Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Auburn's offense will go on the attack first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. After the filthy move, he's got room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense has its first opportunity of the day. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Concepcion. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Aggie! Fired in from the red zone for the score. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive covers 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and more. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The play-action fake. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. Man, you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The 12th man, Warden, standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Here's the handoff. Runs for the tackle. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Reed. Finds his big tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Fires it down the seam. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So here comes the Auburn offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Quick spin on the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Fields. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the ground, it's Cobb. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Reed. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bussey. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looks as if he's going to run it. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off-play action on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking off the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got him. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. TCU looked less like a pack of frogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in front of its home fans, and today they found a way outside of Carter.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Trying the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Concepcion. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Get it out on the screen. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
The Tigers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll leave it with him. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You know, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
Catch in the middle, it's Concepcion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the move. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bussey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. A designed run for the quarterback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. A quick pass to the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll sneak it. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff to the lone back. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Using his legs, it's Moss. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Bowling Green. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. To the air on first down. Buying some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Howard. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll keep it himself. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just... Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They'll ride the hot hand.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Calls his own number. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Looking for room, it's Daniels. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Reed. The short hands, it's Craven. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll try the counter. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the 1st down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Auburn offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Got a man. It's Coleman. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Short gain on the play before he slides. They're dealing with a second and long.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Just keep slinging it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 28 to Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They want that clock to run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the air, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking to fire. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Fields. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Cobb. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much.